The next subject we got to cover, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put this up here because this hurt my feelings. Lord have mercy. This one hurt, y'all. This right here.
Okay.
When in the 90s, when I was in my teens, I loved both of these dudes. And I'm gonna put another picture up here where it looks like someone just got finished having to lick on a penis that came out of a butthole. Can y'all tell me who's got that kind of face going on up here in this thumbnail? Who looked like they just got finished having to lick on the penis that came out of a butthole?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say no names, but you can see the face. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about this saga that's been going on with Will Smith. The latest thing to come out, Tasha K had a special guest on her show who was like Will Smith. I don't know if he was a bodyguard, handler, or what. His name was Bilal.
His assistant.
His assistant. I'm going to play the clip for you because this was handpicked by Lexa Targaryen. This was her contribution to the show. The Diddy was Moochie's contribution to this show. So we're going to play it so that you guys can get some context. Now, there's been rumors that Will Smith is suing Tasha K. Then I come out and hear that that's not true. He's suing his assistant. Because the first thing I said to myself was Tasha K can't handle no more damn lawsuits. She still ain't got done with the Cardi B thing yet. And this is coming from someone who has met Tasha K, had a one-on-one with Tasha K. I know Tasha K off the air, and she's a very cool person. But she's been in a lot of entanglements. Having said that, let's take a look at the video she did and the revelations that was dropped by Will Smith's assistant. If you got children sitting in the room listening to this show, you should already know this is a rated R show. So send them away because this is about to get pretty deep. Here we go. Credit to Tasha K. This is her video.
You and Jada got smoke with each other, don't you?
Oh, we got this. Yeah, it's that lady has verbally abused me for a number of years. But at the end of the day, that's fine. Because, see, this is what we got to understand. When you're trying to reach new heights in life, right, and you're trying to go places, because what I represent is thought leadership, right? It's where I come from in Philly, people don't have any idea how hard it is. So when people see me doing my thing with celebrities or being with Will or doing this or doing that, that's possibilities. They look at me and say, I can do it. So as I move and groove, it ain't just for me. It ain't just for my family. It's for all my Muslim brothers and sisters back in Philly, knowing that if you apply yourself, educate yourself, and you willing to fight, you can go places. Cherie caught Will in bed with Benny Medina. So
who?
Yeah, Benny Medina. Benny Medina is who the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is based off, and he's a big talent manager. He had J-Lo, Puffy, a bunch of other. He had Will at one point, and he's a known homosexual as well. And he presents that. So I know Benny Medina's black, but he's a very light, fair skinned.
Okay, I always thought he
guy.
was white.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm Muslim. I cannot say that this man is bisexual. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Duane Martin.
Okay.
I can give you the story. I can unpack it if you like.
Please unpack it. I had to unpack just that because, there's been rumors. And of course, like I said, Tasha Campbell.
Good friend of mine. My sister.
Didn't even know that, Will owned her house with her husband.
Yes.
With Will and Jada allegedly trying to get Diddy and J-Lo in a foursome. Diddy gay?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, and I don't want to speculate because it could have been him fucking Jada and Will looking. Will think Jada thing to Will is the strap on. So I don't know how that would
Jada
go. But
allegedly pegging Will from the back.
Well,
she owned that nigga.
Yeah.
He's her
and
bitch.
it shows. And and the behavior shows. But this is why I might even have to come back before the month. Is this one celebrity who is so asphyxiated on Will, big star, and he's having his people call me talking about what he going fucking do to me if I can continue to do interviews.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my whole childhood just flashed before my eyes and almost made me throw up. I am a supporter of the LGBTQ community. Everybody knows that. That's been following me forever. I'm all about you do what you want to do you. I'm not about hiding it. Like, just be who you are. Like, there's enough protection now that you don't have to hide it. And we keep learning that in order to get up in Hollywood, people are having to do dastardly things to climb that ladder. Jada putting a strap on, pumping Will in the back.
Allegedly.
Duane Martin got caught pumping Will in the back. Allegedly.
So it was just like, he was up on his toes the way he's sounding.
There's better ways to be up on your toes than that. Hell, I'm short. I'm always standing on my fucking tiptoes. God, there ain't that much tiptoe action in the world. But Lex the Targaryen, this is your story. You get the first rounds on this. Is Bilal wrong for putting this out there? What is his motive for doing the rounds, putting this information out there? Is this beef with Jada? Is anybody getting sued over this? What do you know about this story? Floor is yours.
For the sake of there's a noxious horn blowing outside, you want to give me your opinion first?
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. It's so loud.
Oh, you good. You good. Well, Moochie, you go ahead and talk. You go ahead and tell us what you got to say about this, because I'm flabbergasted. Because Will and Duane Martin, they was like heroes of mine. And then to find out that Tisha Campbell Martin was living in a house that she thought was hers and Duane's, and it really was Duane and Will. I see why she divorced. I see why. So floor is yours, Moochie. Let us know what's going on. Then the next thing I want to know is Diddy somewhere up in the mix, dipping and dodging in Will and Jada? Let me know something.
Well, I'm going to start here. That's a rumor that's been going around for years.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing with him getting caught by the wife. I mean, if you was on YouTube back in the day when YouTube was YouTube, where you wasn't like how it is now, those were the trending stories, the trending videos. People have photos and everything. Probably by now the internet has been scrubbed, especially after that came out. I know they did a deep scrubbing.
So Moochie, let me ask you this real quick. Do you think that the Augustine dude was really messing around with Will and Jada and not just Jada? Do you think it was he was part of the threesome, and then when they decided to kick him to the curb and he started squealing, they tried to? What do you think about that?
Well, the rumor. What are you talking about with
August Alsina, whatever his name is.
Well, that was her son's boyfriend first. That's what the rumor is.
No.
Which son?
No. Jaden. You done took your mom.
I think they was friends. I think they had to be.
They was friends. They was friends, all right.
Oh,
who Jaden with?
Nobody that we know of.
Lex, are you ready to take the floor?
This
Moochie
tea is
sipping her
good.
tea now.
Look,
She's
I'm
sipping
just
her
saying.
tea now.
Yeah. So this interview was a lot to digest. It was like a 2-hour interview. I watched the whole thing. That wasn't even tea. That was shots of whiskey. Like
You got that right.
That was deep.
With
and
no chaser.
He's been
With
around.
no chaser.
Yeah, he's been around for a very long time with them. You know, some of the things line up to common gossip. You know what I mean? But you know, a lot of stories are storying, and it sounds about right, especially the whole her versus J-Lo thing. You know, what was said allegedly, you know, via Tasha K, I'm just reiterating to y'all, was that, you know, the movie Low Down Dirty Shame was supposed to have J-Lo in it, you know, because she was already working with them on In Living Color as one of the fly girls, and she was acting. But apparently Jada, you know, slid up in there, did what she needed to do, and got the role. And I was just like, okay, you know, we don't know that, but, you know, we also heard from Brother Bilal that Will, you know, really snapped out when he walked in to his house and saw Jada, you know, on the couch with Mark Anthony. So,
that's how that show got stopped. Remember the show she was on?
But I remember the sex scene. My nana used to watch the show and was real upset, and everybody was talking about how real it looked, and I was just like, ooh.
What? Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, look.
Y'all forgive me.
Let me get my teacup. No, I'm not even going to do that.
My normal audience forgive me because you know your boy Mont don't be up on these. I don't be paying this. I'm doing this because it's black entertainment. It's part of black entertainment, and it goes on. You mean to tell me Mark Anthony, that used to be married to J-Lo, was having a fling with Jada Pinkett Smith?
While he was married to J-Lo. This is what was said by Brother Bilal.
That's been the rumor too for years.
Yeah, they said that they had a relationship on set, but Will like walked in, you know, to them. This is what Brother
They saying that's why the show got canceled.
That's what Brother Bilal.
I don't know. I'm sure people in the chat could verify it.
But you also said that they had a sex scene on a show too, and
the same show, Hawthorne. I guess they was the love interest on the show, but they start, you know, messing around for real on set, and you know, it was on some. I wonder if I take you home,
would you still be my baby?
You know, suavemente. You feel me? You know.
Now he was serenading her, Mark Anthony.
You know what
Spanish song T-Body was singing?
Senor Will is not hitting it like this, eh?
Okay. Fellas, I got to get these women to the bottom of this story because they going places I don't want to go there. Okay. So this is what I want to know. Lex, is Will suing Tasha K or Bilal? Who's getting sued in this situation?
Nah, well, when Jada hopped out the car, like, we suing, you can only sue him because Tasha K is merely the media source, and that's why everything is allegedly, or he said. But he also got a book coming out, and he got like URL receipts, and even to get on Tasha, apparently he showed her some stuff for her to even entertain an interview. So, but I mean, he kind of going on a campaign. I saw him on somebody else's show, so you can't shoot Tasha. Because, it wasn't coming out of her mouth. She's just merely giving the interview.
Right.
So,
so then my next question would be to either one of y'all and the audience as well. Why is Brother Bilal going on this tirade against Will? Like, what preempted this? Either one of y'all can take this question. What set this up for him to be in this position? Did he get fired? Is this a Jada revenge thing?
Yeah.
Why is he going? Oh, okay.
So basically, from what he said in the interview, as the interview was closing, was when Will's book was coming out, and you kind of saw pictures from the things and everything like that. He does product placement for celebrities. That's his job. He got all these investors to call all of these things in and present the package, you know, the market and so on and so forth. Everything was good. And then one day they were just like, well, actually, we don't need you. And he's like, well, what do you mean? Like, Will hired me, you know, I flew everything in, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, well, no. So he like, what are y'all talking? I guess he called his boy like he normally do, and he wouldn't answer. Called Jada, and she wouldn't answer. I'm just like, oh. So apparently he's kind of just like, you know, don't play with my money. And on top of that, you know, like, you treat me like I ain't, you know, helped you all these years and all. You know, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot to digest on both sides, you know, but it's just like, you know, if it's real, it's like, whoa. He was talking and he said he's trying to come back for a part 2 because it was too much. And that was 2 hours. He said he got more.
Whoa.
Wow. Any closing words you have to add to that, Moochie?
You know what I do have to add to this?
Oh,
a lot of the stuff that he's saying has been repeated already. So my question is this: what kind of proof do he have? You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind that show was being recorded at their house.
He said he got video.
Imagine what exactly. That's the first thing I'm gonna go into the
audio
table, and he did not want that in his house. I'm telling you.
He said he got audio, video, the phone call logs, proof. Like he said, he got it all.
He probably got real receipts of hotel stay. He was the assistant, for crying out loud. Like, when you get an assistant of that nature, you pretty much trust them to be like a nanny with your kid.
You got a shout out on Will book.
Yup.
And a picture.
Yup. He's in the book. Because it's a video with it too. He was like, yeah, you made the book, my guy. It was something like, you know, like you just, that's horrible.
So I hate to play the advocate of the bad guy. Okay, I hate to do it.
Will's not all innocent either. We know this. Okay.
But we've been sitting here talking about how American capitalism puts people in these precarious situations where you got to do some strange things for the change. So the question is, what has Bilal done or is willing to do or has done to get himself in this elevated position to be around all these stars? Care to chat on that, Lex?
Let him tell it, you know, well, but he didn't completely slam him in the interview. Like, he gave praises what praises was doing. He did say, in order to work for Will, he'll put you in a position. But he said, you know, you got to make your own connections because you're not going to work for me forever. And with that, you know, he has. And clearly from his Instagram, this is literally what he does. It's not like it's a clout thing. Like, he knew him well and got big bills. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I guess his and like really Will ain't get slammed too much. He was just really like doing Jada, kind of like how the rest of the world is. Like, I don't know what happened. Everybody kind of wanted to just Jada, and then it's just like now people are just like Jada. Like, it's crazy. But Will gonna stick beside her.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna move on from there. Post me all your comments of what you think about Will, Jada, Bilal. Does this stuff even matter to you? The only reason it matters to me is because people watch it. People want to hear my little innuendos and jokes. So that's why it matters to me. Other than that, I can give a damn what they're doing. Can you help me get my career up there without asking me to bend over and spit out something brown? Okay? Can you help me get my career up there without asking me to munch on carpets and shit for $1 million, okay? Help me with my career that it doesn't indignify me. And then, you know, I might, you know, get up in this thing. But ladies and gentlemen, we have another special guest joining us tonight to round out the show. You all love her. She was the first one on my first Black Entertainment episode. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight she's coming up here looking like Queen Latifah got the damn magic hat on, ladies and gentlemen. It's Miss K, ladies and gentlemen, in the building.
Hey guys.
Pull a rabbit out that hat, Miss K. Boop, boop.
Yeah. Oh my God. You had me backstage just hollering. Oh my goodness. Just guys, I just came back from, going out with my mom. So that's why I said, let me just pop in and try to hurry up because, it's her birthday. So, normally, you know how I am. I be on here with a t-shirt on, child.
Well, happy birthday,
guys,
Mom.
Happy
birthday, Mom. You did a good job of raising and creating a valuable, wonderful human being on the planet Earth. And you know what? She rocking the hell out of one of them Michael Jackson hats. You did it.